Okay. Let's start this. Getting through all of that. Hello everyone, my name is Escheria and welcome to Environmental Station Alpha, an awesome little Metroidvania game by Hempuli. So we're gonna do this on easy, and the only difference is between easy and normal is just we take less damage on easy mode. So yeah, let's do the countdown to start. So let's start the game in 3, 2, 1, and go. So we're gonna start with already a new trick. Hopefully I'll get that because it's a bit RNG. Okay. No text storage today, but otherwise I would have had a floating text box below. There. It's a bit random to get that, so it's no big deal. But yeah, we'll see the same trick later on. Yeah. Let's go and take care of the first boss. It is Class C Guardian, and I'm shooting it. Okay, I went a bit much left. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, 2 cycle. Even if you miss some shots at the first round, you can still make up a lot of time. There you go. So now, I'm gonna go down, and this is pretty much how you're still supposed to go through the game. There. I'm gonna be a little bit careful here to shoot those blocks. So yeah, text storage coming up right here. There you go, second try, very good. So this text box activates this controller, well, this terminal PC from distance. Yay, for remote distance controls and things. Yeah, there's a bit of an interesting property with that. So we saved us a little bit of round trip to that computer and back. And after this, we're gonna go to my personal quote-unquote final boss. We're gonna do a damage boost to a little secret area that lets us skip a boss fight. We're just gonna go from backwards, so to say. Okay, I hope I'm not gonna mess this up. There we go. Come on, fly. Okay, excellent. Excellent, we got here. Actually learned about this little secret way later in the game, but since we know everything about the game, we just go and... Whee! There. Our first power-up in this run is gonna be double jump. Double jump boots. Let's go! There you go. We have a bit more verticality. And with these nifty little boots, we're gonna go get even more vertical upgrades. Vertical dash. Okay, now we have a bit of time for all kinds of messages. So, you have anything to read? Let's go.
Well, I can talk a bit more about our charity if we have some time. Right now, we're raising money for Crisis, and their objective is to get homeless people off the streets into homes and keep a home themselves as well. So I've explained that a few times, but I want to explain how they actually do that in their own words. So they help homeless people find and keep a rented home by working with landlords to ensure a supply of places to live and giving homeless people the tools and knowledge they need to rent successfully. Our Housing Resource Centre provides the information and training for housing professionals to help to rent database lists private sectors renting schemes across the UK. So essentially, they've got all the necessary tools to help people on the streets get themselves into a rented home and to keep said rented home as well through knowledge and experience provided by people in the know that they get to speak to those people as well. So it's a great charity to support. It's a great charity to donate to, especially in the current climate. So if you're feeling generous, every dollar helps towards this charity. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That actually also helped me focus here a little bit on these damage boosts. We have to do quite a few of them to get over to this side and get the vertical boost. And so far that went actually really great, so there you go. We have a new upgrade, so we can vertically vertically go all kinds of places. And another cool thing is that it gives us invincibility frames during the whole animation. We're gonna be taking advantage of that during some boss fights. Yeah. We're heading over to a heated area. We don't need no Varia suit though. There's actually only quite a few rooms that deal damage, so yeah. The heated suit is actually quite out of the way, and you are meant to go there without protection at the start. So, like I said, it's no big deal. Okay. Try to go through this acid. There you go. There's a cool little setting called auto jump, so I can press A and keep it pressed, and then it just jumps for me. And yeah. Once we get past the heated area, there's gonna be a new upgrade that we would like to. It's a little bit broken. You can do so many cool things with it. It's a hookshot, and it works slightly different than you probably know it from most of the games. Okay. Quick detour here to get a safety. Yeah. Hookshot is certainly my favorite upgrade in this game because it's involved to also do one of my favorite tricks, glitches in here. You can basically swim in the air if you do things correctly. Okay. Gotta get up here real quick. And yeah, soonish we're gonna see another boss fight. There aren't that many during this run. There's a lot of bosses in this game, but you don't need to go through most of them to beat the game. Okay. Say hi to GLaDOS. Please behave, because I would like to set up a quick kill. Oh, there. Okay. Okay, this is good. There we go. First phase needed a bit of setup to drain the health quicker. Okay, and now I just need to go from one terminal to another. And go. Not too concerned about all the attacks. I have more than enough health to deal with it, even if I don't have the health tank. There we go. Bye, GLaDOS. Okay. Hello, hookshot. Okay. So, now we're gonna be using hookshot for extra maneuvering horizontally, because if you manage to do your hookshots well, you'll be moving horizontally slightly faster, or even very much faster, depending on how far you are from the grapple point, because the speed very much depends on the distance. There we go. And you're gonna see me do some smaller hook shots, some bigger hook shots. And another thing that it gives you is knockback immunity, which helps pretty much in certain cases. Okay. A few gauntlet rooms, a few blocks where you can't actually grapple onto. Just gonna be more relevant later on. Okay. This game also has very convenient save points. Just go in, press up, and you've saved. Okay. This room here, I went through just real quick to have that on my map because I'll be coming back here later. I will be using the teleporters scattered around the area, but I also need to get a teleporter card to actually access those. So I'm gonna get that in a few. Okay. There we go. Okay, I did not miss the switch here. Nice. I have a tendency to walk past it or just not hit it. Yeah, good that we got that in. So here I'm just gonna go wee. Let's do another wee. Gonna kill this enemy real quick. There. And we got our teleport card. So you see, depending on how far am I from the touch point, it gets either very quick hook shots or not so much. So after this, gonna be on our way to I like to call it just Meridia, because a lot of places here just remind me of Super Metroid, some enemies and everything. I just love that it's this game is an excellent Metroidvania, and I highly recommend playing that. Gives me also a bit of Super Metroid vibes at times. There we go. Let's try and skip this collectible. Okay. It's a bit more difficult to do that since a particular update. Yeah. Changing areas. So there are 2 power-ups that we would like to get here. Soon coming up is Plasma Shield. It just gives us 3 orbiting things around us. It's good for defense. It's primarily meant for defense, but it also deals a pretty good damage on bosses, so we're gonna be using that for mostly final boss. There, it's actually like really important to have that extra stuff. This game's fun to try to endo. 100%ing this game takes a good amount of time. I've actually done that, even with the content updates. Okay, see, with this little shield, the little jellyfish, they are not a problem at all. Whoop. And right here in this room, we have a charge beam, essentially. Charge shot called in this game. We're gonna need that to open green. I'm looking at green blocks and say green when I meant blue blocks. Like those down there. There we go. So here I am gonna jump over these platforms in a very specific way so that... Come on. Okay. Okay. Thanks for eating my jump input scheme. So 2 things happened there. I skipped a boss fight by jumping above the platforms, and if you press jump and hookshot relatively closely, then you can have a slightly extended jump. Okay. And more things happening here. skip after skip, trick after trick. Here, you saw before the text storage. In a similar fashion, we are storing our teleporter menu. So the game is like... It's playing as normally, except we're still kind of in the choose your destination for teleporting. So with that, we can combine all of these techniques into a sequence of cool stuffs. So now we're gonna delay activation of the power in the station, so we can take advantage of a shortcut. Gonna go here. These doors here wouldn't be closed. There we go. Did I say that hookshot is super useful? You can also use it to go through those wind walls. You can also use it later on to go below platforms. How nice is that? There you go. Just gotta talk to this computer real quick. There's gonna be 3 more that we need to activate to open up doors to a next boss. Without killing the security boss, we're not able to go to final boss. Good robots, good robots. You totally did not see me there, right? If you happen to be at the exact same X coordinates as an enemy when it tries to do an attack or movement pattern, it just doesn't move. Don't know why. So that kind of randomly happens with that robot, and later on I will be using that to try and stop an enemy from moving. It's a bit of a pixel perfect there. So even just attempting that is actually saving time. Okay. Okay, save here. Coming up is my least favorite room in this whole game. Also perfectly dubbed as worst room in the game. Do you see all these hazards? There's so much going on here. And we're actually going through this really well. Wow. Okay. Totally didn't seem very difficult, right? Yeah, but like, if you fall into the water there, it's electrified water and you lose health really quick. Okay, gotta be a little bit more careful here. There we go. Here, also taking advantage of the invincibility that we have from Dash. There. Totally not Rinkas. Okay. So now that we activated all 4 computers, let's go and get some health. Get some... Come on. There we go. Another teleport storage. And while we do... And all of that while we do a boss fight. I don't need to hit it, I just need to dodge. So yeah. And if there is anything to read right now, this will be another great point for that.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have any donations to read out at the minute, but I did just want to thank you all for watching UKSG.
Okay.
Normally, we're a 2-day speedrunning marathon held 4 times a year in Glasgow, but due to the situation, we're unable to do that at the minute. But we are still able to come to you live from our own homes, so that we can bring speedrunning entertainment from the comfort of our own homes to yours as well. So to do that, we have to give a massive shout out and thanks to ESA for allowing us to host this marathon on their channel, and have done so many times in the past as well. So huge shout outs to ESA just for being absolutely top lads and letting us run this marathon on their channel as well. Thank you so much, ESA. Thank you so much for watching. And I can see here that we're at $1,790. I bet we can push that even higher. So thank you to all of you who have donated already, but I believe we've got more to give to such an awesome charity such as Crisis.
There you go. Excellent. Meanwhile, finishing up this fight, I'm just guiding its orbs back at it, and the way I'm doing that right now is specific manipulation so that it goes back. So now I need to remove the D-pad real quick. There we go. That's a bit of a chore if I finish the fight quite far with the cursor. Well then. So now we're actually on our way to the final bosses. The final bosses? Yeah. Basically there's one final boss and a few minions that it summons. There. Need to talk to these, and let's see if I'll make a new trick here. I gotta try and make this little robot not move. I need to do a damage boost right here. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, even if you don't get it precisely, you still have a lot of chances to hit the thing. Okay. So I'm gonna use similar strats here as before with GLaDOS, and use the dash to deal extra damage. This thing wasn't exactly behaving right now. Normally it just goes down and I can hit it like really quickly. Okay. Okay, a little bit of focus time, hopefully. After I've killed these hands, I'll be able to do a 2-round kill. This is actually the reason why I'm taking a safety E-tank. We have a lot of damage boost strats. Okay, I missed the shot. Okay, never mind. I thought I missed the shot. I did not. 2-round, let's go. So yeah, time is coming up in a few as soon as I click away the final text box. Okay. And time. Okay. Okay, for a marathon run, this is actually pretty good. Yay! What is the time on the event thingy? Event timer?
The event timer is 22:04.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and it was a pleasure to run this for UKSG. Hopefully someday I'll be back with a different category or randomizer. That's something I would also love to try out for this and get that one to a decent time. And yeah, take it over. Thank you.